So why is it so hard to get a mechanic's lien title for a vehicle? And why is it not always the best way even to try to get a title? For many years, a lot of times repair shops, garages, towing companies have used the mechanic's lien or towing lien process to get titles for vehicles. A lot of times they thought they were abandoned and they wanted to get a title. They even sometimes took payments from outside parties to go through a fake mechanics lien process to get a title. A lot of times people with title problems will ask, well, can I just put a mechanics lien on the vehicle? Or I'll just file for an abandoned mechanics lien. Here's the problem. The mechanics lien process is a privilege provided to licensed automotive repair shops in order to get paid for work that a customer stiffed them on the bill. So if somebody brings in a car to get fixed and then decides they don't want to pay, the mechanics lien is designed exactly what the words are, mechanics lien. It's not really a title process, it's a way to get paid for your mechanics work. However, that privilege is very frequently, I guess abused is a strong word, but it's expanded to try to get mechanic shops to get titles for vehicles that maybe it's a different story. So what the government has done, the different state DMVs have done, is to make the process very, very, very hard to do. Harder than any other process. It's harder than a bonded title, harder than a court-ordered title, harder than any other type, because they want to make sure if the repair shop is doing it, that's actually what they want to do. And here's an example why. Here's a very common case. You could look any day of the week, week of the year, and you can find more cases like this where some repair shop owners are doing title fraud. Those are the key words of the headline. Repair shop owners, title fraud. And what they will do is they will make up fake work orders and fake records to say, we're filing a mechanics lien. And they use the process to get titles for vehicles that maybe they bought at an auction with no title. Maybe their buddy bought it on Craigslist. Maybe it has a lien they're trying to get rid of. And because of the fact this process is very frequently abused by repair shops, the government knows this. The government is not stupid. They know that this process is a loophole that a repair shop can use to get a title. So they scrutinize every single one that comes through and they audit them. They also use AI and algorithms to catch shops that are doing too many mechanics liens. And how do they find that out? Well, what they do is they look at your payroll and they look at your sales tax you collect. And they know how big your shop is, right? So if you have one or two employees and you do a sales tax that maybe says you work on 3 cars a day, which 100 cars a month, on average they know that you should maybe do 2 or 3 mechanics liens a year based on the stats. If all of a sudden you're doing more than that, or you do 3 in 1 month, now they're going to scrutinize that business. This is how the people get caught. And this is what happened here. And they're charged with a crime. This is actually a fraud crime in most states that, you can get in trouble for. And in this case, you will be back in your video in just a few seconds. In the meantime, remember that actualhuman.com offers you live one-on-one private video consultation with an expert in this exact subject. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions. We want to give you expert advisement of your options and tell you what we know about your particular situation. Now back to your video. The Department of Motor Vehicles, which issues titles, arrested these people for the scam involving illegal lien sales of vehicles. There were 5 vehicles. Not that many, 5 vehicles. But they were $60,000 vehicles because they added up to $300,000. Some high-end exotic. Falsifying title documents is the same as stealing it. This is their compliance enforcement officer. So if you're ever tempted to use fake records or fake mechanics lien or let somebody do it on your behalf, this is how they look at it as the government. Falsifying title documents is the same as stealing it. That's what they say. Now, whether you agree with this or not, we don't have an opinion about it. It's just the way that it is. The government knows that mechanics liens are necessary for legitimate licensed garages to get paid for their cars, but they also know that when you give that privilege, some people are going to abuse it, and some people are going to try to get away with getting free cars. How bad is the penalty? Well, they could face prison terms of 20 years. 20 years, and restitution, meaning that they might have to pay back that $300,000. Now, they'll probably plea bargain it down a little bit, but it's still going to be probably a felony. One of the people was the owner of S&M Auto Body, right? So another one was owner of Sharp Transmission. Investigators say they falsified work orders for repairs and then sold the vehicles, right? So basically they're steering the vehicles. They sold the vehicles to the same person. Fraudulent repair orders were used to complete lien sales for these vehicles, even though work was never done. Falsified title requests were sent to the DMV to get a title. Vehicles were personally used by one of the people. They sold it to the one person, and he owned a dealership. So the way it works is a mechanic's lien is a powerful tool, but because of the fact it's so powerful and it's a loophole, it will be scrutinized more than any other type of paperwork. So if you're thinking about using mechanic's lien to get a title, just make sure that it's actually what happened. And what happened is somebody brought a car into a shop for repairs. You have a signed repair order, and they didn't pay the bill. Now, if you have a vehicle you need to get a title for and you're thinking that's the method, you have other ways that'll work better. Court order title, bonded title, prior owner contact, all these methods. You'll find them on our website. And they're actually easier than a mechanic's lien. With a mechanic's lien, you have to send out all kind of notices. You have to do auctions. You have to do affidavits. You have to do more work than any other title method. And it's probably not going to work because they're going to scrutinize it and audit it. So if you do have questions about which title method to use, you can reach our website or call our phone number to speak with a title agent. If you like this video, be sure to click on a few others on our channel to see if there's other information that might be helpful to you about this same subject, or maybe even other related subjects that could assist you with your resolution of your issue.